Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm gonna get started here in a few minutes. I know a couple people like to join and interact in chat, so I'll give it a couple minutes and then we'll get started. Just get set up. No, my ear's gone. It's unfortunate. Let's see. Share. There we go. Post to socials. Post to all the socials. Announcements. Publish. Cool. Let's see. Channel. Cool. Welcome. I can never see who joins, but that's cool. Let's see. Wish I could overlay my chat like somewhere else, but I can't without it impacting this. Anyways, I'm just going to get started with making some new changes. I think we don't need creator. It would be like with dash capability. I guess it probably would. No, didn't think so. Cool. Goodbye. Care about minting. About that. And then this little slice of heaven is going to be changed. All right. Let's do this. Oh gosh, I just did this earlier. Let's see. And then util dot or creator guard or dash rough guard free dot ku dash whitelist creator, or no, it's actually, yeah, whitelist creator. So this is cool. I was completely blanking on this, and thank you, Pascal, for my sanity back. It was very, very simple way to handle something complex, and that's what I like. I talk about it all the time. Couldn't like it anymore if I wanted to. And so what we're doing here is pretty simple. We're just declaring that when you create a collection, if you want to be able to modify the whitelist, so this is the whitelist. It kind of serves a couple of purposes. I may change the name and put a better note in there, but essentially what you're doing here is you're saying if I send a collection in here, like let's say you create a collection, an NFT collection, a very simple chat to say, let's read from the collections table. So with read collections table, we're going to feed it this value to pull the collection out, and then we're going to bind the result of creator guard to creator guard. So then we can use the Kadena utilities to enforce an OR statement, which I kept running into an issue where I was like, I want to use OR in here, but I know you can't use them for caps, and I know there's enforce one, and I just helped somebody with it, and I just was blanking on my own contract for some reason, and he's just like, duh. And I'm okay, yes, here we go. And I was like, I swear there was an OR, so yes, there's an enforce OR. So you could do enforce one too if you would like. There's definitely a need for that somewhere down the line in here. But essentially, it's going to first check to see if you are granted this cap with your guard. So if you're in the table, if your key is in here, so your K account basically minus the K colon is your key. Could have multiple keys in there. It's okay, but your key needs to be in there, and the key set would have to be keys any at that point. Simple check. The second thing it does is, let's say we want to be able to work on this from an operations standpoint. There may be a need to help somebody, or maybe we want to run our own through here. I don't know. So this will say, check theirs, and then you can also check this. And if neither of them match, boot them, no access. So you can kind of quickly control things. So just cap. So I called it mint process. I have notes because I was working on these earlier. I find it's hard for me to always just do this on the fly. I feel like I just drag and talk, but this one's cool because we could take the same principle. So this is our mint process. So let's say you've minted an NFT, and actually it's like reserve. And I'm actually going to change the name of this, so it's not mint anymore. You're going to reserve the opportunity to mint an NFT in the collection, which you don't know you may not even know what you're minting. It's very, very much up to the owner of the collection. So we're going to enforce guard, and we're going to actually make this easy. So which I think this is what the code was before, creator guard. And then we're just going to read from the table again. So read collections, collection, and then we're going to pull creator guard. Piece of cake. Actually, not going to even bother typing that out because I have it right here. So this is similar to this, except it's just doing one enforce statement. And what's cool is the way we create right now, I'm debating if I do a contract guard, like a user guard in the contract that anybody can call that has authority to do that. Right now, I'm creating a W account, so a multi-sig account, which allows me to help. I have a backend built for minting. So if you send me like a list of your IPFS data, ideally we can give somebody a script to upload all this so it's nice and smooth. There's an output that comes that I need to help you curate a mint. And I want to do this hands off, right? The idea is to do this all hands off, but it's a process, and some people aren't going to want to do it, to be blunt. And so if you want help, what we'll do is we'll create a multi-sig account. And so you'll be able to mint, and I'll be able to mint. And I think it's like that shared ownership. Like if you're trusting us to handle all the fees and funding and everything for your project, I want to make sure that mint goes off too. Like the last thing I need is like somebody getting scammed. And so there's an extra control now that didn't exist before. When you create a collection, we actually register that collection to the ledger. Well, if I don't have a key, I can't mint. And that's a good control. But it does make this a little more complex, and there has to be more trust now. In a trustless environment, that can get weird. And I feel like multi-sig is probably going to be the way to go, even though I think a guard in the contract that controls it, and then either of us can call it, is a better experience for us. But let's say you don't want to work with me anymore. You want to work with us. You want to move it. I can't really move that. It's locked to this contract. And so I think Well, it's going to be the better experience. I think I'm going to let the people decide how they want to do it. And so what's nice is, let's say you don't want me to control it. That's okay. That's perfectly fine with me. Um, Perfectly fine, actually. It's probably better that you manage it. Now, if you need help, we can't help you as much, right? But when you create your collection, instead of maybe it's just a little slider for us, like we help you manage. You have 100%, and technically you are responsible for your own mint. So at the end of the day, it's up to people. But if you choose to do your own keys and everything, and you start running into problems, you kind of on your own. And it's hard. You can't change some of these things after you create your collection. It's not my rules. I don't govern that. I just can lay out the scenario where I think a lot of people do ask for help. Hey, Da Vinci. Hey, Ron. Holy cow. Andy Manny. Sorry for the bad jokes. Hey, Christian. Actually, people joined. I had my screen covered, but I'm pleasantly surprised to see you guys here. That's a huge win. So let's get this damn thing up. It's already not for kids stream. I have to specify that now that they show up on my YouTube. Hey, Ron. Thank you. I like you guys too. I love my kids. It's a different kind of love for people that I know, though. Doesn't change it. It's just different. I'm gonna nuke. I just want to clean this up and get. I'm actually thinking I might deploy this. Um, I might deploy this. I just need to make sure everything is in sync for me. And I did some cleanup on this contract. Um, I don't know that I need description, to be honest. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it for now. Since this isn't going on mainnet, I can test. So this is the new thing. Ron, you guys should do this too if you're not. Are you guys doing this? Are you guys adjusting your prices with an Oracle? Like on the site? I don't remember if you were or not, or if you're just getting it to KDA. Now you've been getting crazy over there, so who knows? Count TRD mint count. Gotta be very careful. I want to make sure we no longer care about the collection size. All right, create collection. We can get rid of this. So like I was talking about for our, we adjusted Keywiz, but not USD. Cool. Well, I have a little function that you may like if you ever do choose to do that. Let's get rid of Providence. Current index, we're gonna start at 1. Fungible, we're gonna store that. Collection data, create policy, create call owner. That'll be our new W account. Operator guard will be our guard. Collection size. Collection name. Seems easy enough. Okay. It's only 900 lines of code. We're already 200 some through, so we're flying. So this is a good one. So WL creator. And now I no longer can touch your stuff unless you give me access to. So people want help. I'm gonna be here, but I think this is a boom. And then validate tiers. I know this changed a little. Validate. Bank info is fine. Let's do 2%. I don't think I need all these, but I'm not going to worry about this on testnet. It's just for testing. KU Bank. Bank account. So okay, that's good. I don't think so. That is for suckers. That is all right. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna let anybody just mint to their heart's content. Yeah, it's good. Mint. I changed a few things in here. Maybe. All right, so this is actually good. I caught this. So what I did here is I wrapped this in an if statement. Really, it'll make sense in a second. So the concept of an unlimited collection size wasn't really something big before, but you can specify that. So I need to have an account for that. So what we would do is if the total supply is greater than 0. Yeah. Then we're going to enforce this. So if the size is greater, so like it's doing a essentially to do an enforce statement. So if total supply is 0, we know that our collection can be as big as we want. Uh, I don't care. You put 1 million in there, whatever. Let's go. Okay, but we still need to be smart. If it is greater, that means we do have a fixed limit. So we do need our math function in here to make sure we don't go over the limit, because that would be bad. Otherwise, just pass it. Like, can't be any simpler than this. Simple is probably relative, but simple enough. So Ron, this one is for you. If what did I do? I remove this. So this is another if statement that I like. So if you specify in one of your pricing tiers for USD, it automatically will go to my Oracle or whatever one, I guess, on chain and get the current price. And then it'll do the math against the Oracle. So while I don't have dynamic pricing for a mint, if you wanted to lock in $100 USD for minting, there you go. You just say, I want it paid out in KDA, but we're going to do it based on $100 USD. So it's going to go out and get that price. It's going to return it. It's going to do the math, and then you're going to get paid the amount in KDA based on USD. Otherwise, it just goes. If you don't put that in there, it just goes through normal, and then calculates as it would normally. So it's kind of a cool little thing, in my opinion. And it all comes back to actual cost. So very easy to math out. Now this mint count. Well, I know I changed some other stuff too. Total cost. So this is a decimal. Yeah, there we go. All right. Total cost, decimal amount, actual cost. Yep. Floor, total decorator, position 2. Bank amount minus total cost, creator amount. And then I'm just going to steal this one because I don't feel like typing this out. All right. So this mint collection amount account. Force. Now this changed. So this is just checking if it's not public tier, if it's a whitelist tier, basically. It's just saying you're not whitelisted, so get the hell out of here. This obviously checks if there's the mint limit like we were talking about earlier. And so this is what distributes the funds. I'm gonna switch these to transfer create in a minute here. And then this can go away because we rightly fixed it. So it's AC guard. Get the hell out of here. Can you add that to the comments? Here, watch what I can do. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna get like banned or something. I hope that's not like a. I don't care. It's their loss. Okay. So we're over halfway there, cruising through this. There's another thing I need to fix, and I got to remember now what the heck it was. This is for internal. It's just an internal capability. Mint token requires, so that's another. We don't know. Token ID. Okay. Token data ain't going to change, but this create marmalade token. So this is cool. I'm like, this is the fun stuff for me. So I've used this contract before. For V1, I did help a couple people mint. Sterling at some point put a lot of the individual logic pieces. I reuse some of it. I change some of it. A lot of times I just create the function names to say or keep them the same, but whatever. Now these days I just build whatever I want. It's a lot easier. But this is why I like having people look over your contracts. You find stuff like this. So when you mint, you're in the table. You're in the mint table. Essentially, you're reserving your mint, which I am going to go through. I promise I will update that so it's more clear for people. So you're reserving the right to mint a token on Marmalade. Marmalade, whatever version you want. I don't care. This is specific for V2. So I had the concept of you read from the table. When you mint as unrevealed. When you create a Marmalade token, it actually mints it on the ledger, on the Marmalade ledger, and it switches at the end to, yeah, Ron made me do it. I'll pin that. And what happens is when you're done with all of this nonsense, it's to reveal the string. And that works. So you run a function, you get a list. It's very taxing. I have all this data in my backend now, so I don't have to run a query. But if you wanted to, this is how you do it. And so the concept of an account, it makes sense. Oh, that's going to cover what I'm going to show. It makes sense. You want to know who this is going to. This is the one piece of information I need that's not easy for me to supply. So this is from whoever made the collection should have this data, or I should have it if my backend is minting for you, whatever. So this is just like IPFS, like IPFS // CID run made me do it. That JSON or whatever. It'd be CID / run.json. So something like that. Uh, that's your URI. So that's how we're going to look up the image later. Preferably on IPFS, but you can put whatever you want in there. You can put nonsense if you wanted, but you're just a jerk then. So we're going to say, that anybody who has this collection, right? So here's how I enforce this. So your key, it could be a multi-sig key, it could be a guard, it could be whatever. You're going to put in collection, and it's going to do a lookup on this cap, which this cap is now mint process. So this is going to check to make sure whatever key is used is actually the key that's stored in our table. Easy enough. It's not like a super complex thing. And then we're going to get rid of account. So this is kind of crazy. So again, Pascal's really good at finding like little things. It can seem tedious at times, but it's also good because we want good code. And so I wouldn't have asked somebody that I knew was going to be very like, I will find every darn thing on earth. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, do it. Like, let's go. What are we waiting for? But he gave me a little challenge. So instead of us providing the account, why don't we go into our mint table, the token, we store this and this as the key value. And that'll make sense in a second. So we do with read, and then this is minted tokens is our table. But instead of doing like account or something simple, we have a concatenated get mint dash token dash ID. And don't worry, I don't remember that command off my head. It's collection and then marm token. So this concatenates it. And this is like if your collection is called like a hamburger. This is just to basically do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just adding them together. And so it stores in the table like that, which is cool because now without expending too much gas, we can call this again. And then we'll bind this to account. So now, let's say you're a jerk, happens, and you're like, man, I'm going to charge all these people and then I'm going to mint these to wherever I want. Or I don't know how to code anything and I decide to do it myself and I screw it all up. Well, let's not do that. Let's just enforce this. All right, let's just do a simple enforce here. Let's enforce that revealed that we just pulled out of our table dynamically is false. Okay. Easy enough, right? It's not like nothing crazy. We're not doing anything crazy here. Like we're not doing anything crazy, but it doesn't make sense. Can't mint this token more than once. Okay. Or maybe it's you're a jerk and you're trying to steal somebody's stuff. No, I'm not going to have that. Not at all. So very easy, actually, to enforce. And so we have a concept of we mint to the account that's in that table. So we do mint to, we bind it. That's their guard. Creator guard. So that creator guard is stored in our table. And again, it's going to be the same guard that's in here. And basically, we're going to feed that to creator token. It's necessary when you have a collection to do this. You don't need any user details. You're just minting it, or you're just creating a token at this point. Easy enough. We don't need this cap. Let's just make a note. So this step, this is the juice. No, this is where the user receives. No, this is where the user. This is where the actual NFT is minted on the ledger. So in this one, I promised myself I'd take some notes in here for people. So this is required to create an actual token, NFT token. Yeah, that's good enough. Say you're a jerk. Look it over. I think it's so cool. Yeah. Uh yeah, he's a savage. I love it. He does not hold back. As everybody probably knows, you're gonna get a straight answer. And if your code sucks, you're gonna know. Again, it's not like personal, it's necessary. It's for me, because I'm asking for it, it's obviously fine. Whatever. It's at the wrong position now. It's gonna drive me nuts. Before this goes on mainnet, I do need to fix this up so it's all properly formatted, because it's like that should be out. Whatever. So yeah, this is where we concatenate. So this is back to like collection and token ID. It's pretty simple. So that's kind of a cool little thing for quickly look at things up. So add whitelist to collection. Did I change this? Requires creator guard. Add. Okay. Is that the same function as this? Add whitelist to collection. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure this is identical. With capability, let handle tier data, lambda, tier data, accounts, tier data map. Cool. All right. So goodbye. I don't need to, again, I don't need to manage your collection. You can do that yourself or grant me access there. Creator guard with capability. New creator collection. Oops. We don't need you anymore. Let's remove 24 lines of code. Is whitelisted. Yep. Get. I know I said I want to get this contract down to 600, but I don't 600 lines of code, but I don't think we're gonna do it. It's under 900 now, and then I can like do stuff like that, shrink it up a little, some extra space there. It all adds up. When I add notes, it's gonna get longer. So let's see if we completely foobarred all of our code now. Maybe. Util. Yeah. That's most unfortunate. It's not in my, it must not be, let's see. All right, what am I loading? V2 marmalade.ruffle. Util. Guards 1. Force. Hmm. How am I going to test this? Because that is a contract that exists. Uh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. There's got to be like a. Hmm. Okay. Let's just do it. Let's just make this happen. Guard stat pact. Copy. Let's do this. Paste. Guard stat pact. Okay. So we're calling marmalade.ruple, which is here. Let's go. Your turn. We're going to call this, and then we're going to load. Look at that. We don't even have to do much here. And just hope it works. Let's see. Boom. Perfect. That's perfect, actually. It's less errors than I expected, changing so much. Ah, yes. Provenance. We don't need you. And then our REPL file, we can clean this up now. So, mint, create collection. And then when we go to create the Marmalade token, we don't need our account in there anymore. Marmalade v2. Goodbye. All right. That should make that happy. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. Is this test collection? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah. Okay. Why are you not happy? Let's just check this out. .mint. Oh, create token. Creator guard. Keys any. Create token. Creator guard. Keys any. Unique keys. The first one worked, and the second one failed. Right? Is that right? No, the first one failed. Okay. Well, let's find out why. I'm very curious. I have a It's cheating because I already probably know the answer to why it's not working, but let's just looking at my other REPL file where I think, let's go back up here and make sure this is all good. Creator guard, keys any, create collection. Okay, so she paid, they paid, mint test collection. Okay, those are both good. So 136 is where we're failing. What did I change to break this? Oh, IPFS. I feel like I fixed this the other day. Did I not hit save? Oh gosh. Default underscore collection. So now that's going to change our token ID. So let's see if it tells me what they are. T-set failure. Not search in. We're not found. Bank. God, that's fine. No problem. All right. So mint process. Let me make sure I actually configured that right. Mint process must be the collection creator. Force guard. Critter guard. Recollections. Collection. Critter guard. Mint process. Collection. Collections. Collection. Looks fine to me. Okay, so yes. Yes, of course. Why not? That's just, we're missing this. Of course it doesn't work. I hope that's all it is, because if it's not, it's going to take me a minute to F up whatever I did. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cool. Okay. No such key and message. Collection underscore ID. So let's do this. Let's see. So we're going to begin. Create. So collection ID is probably like, let's see. Okay. So it's going to be marmalade v2 dot collection policy v1 dot create collection ID. Maybe, I don't know. I think that's what it is. And then it's going to be test collection, and then read key set creator guard. Magic. Magic indeed. It's like Willy Wonka all over. Magical journey we are on. So this is collection. Is it collection underscore ID or collection dash ID? Collection underscore ID. And I'm going to cheat because I don't want to do this again. And just do this. This should work. It works in REPL. It doesn't work in the real world, but I don't care about the real world right now. I have an easier way to do all this in the real world. Extra caps, commas. All right. Are we happy? Are we a merry band of what? The fudgesicles. You son of a biscuit. Fine. Gonna make me just do this the silly way. Scallywags. Fine. Collection ID. It should have worked. But nothing easy is worth doing. All right, so where am I doing? Where am I getting bank from? Bank. There we go. It is now Kai Bank. Kai Bank. Cool name. Bugger. Work. Oh no. Oh yeah, because my token changed. See? I knew it was going to give me the data I wanted too, so I didn't even have to think about it. There's like a super easy way to do this. You should do it like where you create the token ID instead of having to like copy paste. But I don't really care about the rules. I break them. And so this is the token ID here. Okay. That should fix that one, and then the other one will break, and then we'll fix it. Yep. Pomegranates. All right. What do we need next? Okay. You're like at the end. You can do this. You can do this. I believe you did it. Yay. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Yay. Minted. Oh. Kai dash create dash v2. Kadenai. Kadenai create. It's good enough. Passed. Okay. So our contract works. There's one other thing I wanted to fix. It's gonna take me a minute to pull up. Creator. Overlap detection. Read. Can even use tier. Limit field of a tier. Limit. Okay, let's do this. That is what it was. I knew it was something. It's more for not having errors. The type checkers will be pissed. All right, so limit should be an integer. I do agree. Integer. So limit. Let's find anywhere where there's a limit. Yeah. Yep, just want to make sure I keep it consistent. That's it. Enforce cost is greater than 0 at 0. All right, one more try. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. So, yes. It's not wrong. Boom. All right. There's one other thing I'm gonna take hub 2. Let's see. Let's give it a limit of 2. And let's switch this currency to KDA. Cool. No overlap. No. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. Now watch this. Check this out. Little subtle change. It should fail. Tiers overlap. Cool. That's what we wanted. All right. So what was the other condition? So if we set this, let's create a new tier. Might as well. So this will be pub 3. Pub 3. And then 110. I don't know why I didn't just do that first. All right, 110. See what happens. Expected time. Found object. Yes. You don't need a 0 in there. What are you doing? Anything? Anything you guys want to see? Because I got some stuff I want to show when I'm done with this. I think I'm. All right, so this is an unlimited mint. Okay. So maybe not ideal. Not a problem. But we're gonna try to fix this. So how do we fix this? Reading through. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Start date equals end date. Get current tier. Start date. Oh, how will I? needs that in there. All right. Start time. Hmm. How do I change this? Show us your feet. Oh God. Check out NFTs. I mean, oh gosh. Probably if you put it on here. If it's like terrible, I'll probably let you know. I need to. What was I gonna do? I like I can't show this. Let me start something up real quick and then I want to check out something. Okay. The feet. Well, speaking of feet, I don't know. It's not really. It's not what I wanted. Are those in a collection though? Did I mint those into a collection? I don't think I did. TGYC. What collection would I have done those in? That would have been like I don't think I did those in a collection. Funky? I did. I did do them in a collection. No? TGYC. Hmm. Well, that most certainly is not what I wanted to do. How do I see if this one has any? All right. Two. Nope. Ah, right here. You can go for 5.5, and I don't care. Put you out there for like a week. Excuse me. Excuse me, but wake up, please. Yes. Okay. Let's try changing that then. I did just make some changes. I'm wondering if something I changed broke that. Let's just do chainweb.com. Let us try again. 5 point. I don't care. Okay, much happier. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Seems like it's happy. Yeah, okay, it's gonna go through. Okay, I need more sales data. And then are those in a collection too? Can I sell those? What? Majestic Unicorn. QG. Oh heck yeah. Let's do fixed sale. Let's do Majestic Unicorns are definitely what the heck? Oh, it's waiting for the other transaction. Whatever, I don't care. We don't care. Majestic Unicorn should go for 75, I think. I hope nobody actually goes out and buys these. They're just to test. Although the Majestic Unicorn is kind of a cool. All right. Those both probably went through. All right. The cripple damage feet. Uh, so I know like a couple of you've asked me like how to do this. Let me do something real quick. Let me just stop sharing for a second so I can do something else. I want to see if I can like let's see if I can do this. Like I used to be able to like with Twitch like pick a specific let me see what this looks like. Yeah. No, I can't see that. All right, hold on. Do I have to refresh? Yes, I had to refresh. Okay. So check this bad boy out. I'm not confused. I don't know, Ron, but I like this one. So this is going to be limited to 10 NFTs at a time. I could do more, but let's just start with something. I'd rather something than nothing. And essentially, it does what you would think it does. You provide a list of, I think it's on this screen. Yeah, you just select if you want a single mint, a mass mint, or if you want to go to the tutorials. You drop your files in here, and it does this for you. So you drop an image, a JSON file with the same name but not JSON, and you drop a CSV file with an equal number of K accounts. They can all be the same, it doesn't matter. And then if you want to be part of a collection, well, then shoot, just check collection. And then this is what it'll look like. There's a collection, royalty. And then what does the next one do? Yeah, and then if you just want help. So like I get shot for showing these, but that's okay. We have a lot of these can't see ones in here, but because there's just so many of them out there. So this is like our new minter. So this is the same thing as this ugly guy. So I'm very excited. It's supposed to be very easy. Somebody who doesn't know anything about NFTs designed it. So he needed to understand how to do it to explain it, right? So like without getting too deep for him, how would you like what would you need to know? And so I feel like it should be a very nice, easy flow, but like Tori, this one is for you. This is where you'll be able to throw in a batch of NFTs and mint them to people. So like what theoretically what you could do is like I forget, like, people send you NFTs or do they just burn them? I forget how that works. But when you're doing your airdrops and stuff or sending NFTs to people, I hope that this makes it easier. If you want to do like a new one, if you want to just send one, if you want to just transfer NFTs, it really depends on what standard you're on uh, to do that. So I don't know, but this is like kind of like the last stuff we're working on. So just a couple little tools, and then we're gonna be good to go. So I think any day now there'll probably be some more info on that. For now, I'm just gonna do some boring stuff, I guess. I need to. That's the same as this one. I kind of want to get this working on here. I got like 45 minutes, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it or not. Yes, Minter. Let me just see where it's at right now. So that is good. So now I need to add the concept of a collection. This wallet owns one, I think. Let me go find one that it owns. Who owns? Raindrop, Pixies, Majestic Unicorns, Raindrops. So, hmm. Yeah, I don't have access on here. Uh, yeah, why not? Why not just make it work? Let's see. Let us see. This is. Let me let me before I leave this. Let me make sure this works again. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna make that change. I gotta figure out how to change it. So I don't want this. Like, if the start time equals the end time, it means it can be out there forever, which is cool. But I think we should. I do think we should limit that. And so I'm gonna have to rework this function. I have an idea how I want to do it, but I don't feel like doing this right now. I want to work on something more funds. So I don't even remember. I don't even remember where I put this code. It's probably the last thing I should be saying, but me too. Nope. It's Minter, I bet. Twitter, nope. Get out of here. Twitter, wallet, no. Mass Mint. Oh, look at that. That's so helpful. So helpful. So mass upload is like a massive thing. Handle form submit is mass mint dot NFT. Use Minter Store. Use Minter Store. Minter Store. Oh boy. Look at all that nonsense here. Ah, Minter Store. Okay, so batch. Collection. Select collection royalties. Mass mint. Mint function. What do you look like? Oh gosh. That is a lot of code for a function. All right, we can do this. I have the logic in here, it looks like, to determine policy type. Okay, backend mint, policy type, batch files, create token. Okay. So where's it get those values from? Royalties and selected collection from royalties, selected collections. I don't know that I need to test this with royalties, although we are, I don't actually care. I just want this in a collection. So selected collection. Do I want to just hack this and just put this in here? I hate doing it that way. I really don't like that. Should probably show my screen. Hey, look, probably makes more sense now. So mint. I'm just gonna do this the better way. Enter select handle toggle collection. Eh, 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 maybe. Can I just steal it? I don't know. It's my code. I guess I can steal it from myself. Let's see. So I don't really care. I don't care how clean or material. Switch. What else do we have in there? Form control label switch. Nope. All right. So I probably got to call this. So I'll need this. So handle toggle collection. That'll handle submitting. And then I probably gotta call in set properties dot collection. That's my toggle for turning it on. Yeah, it's not happy. Why is it not happy? Properties is not defined. Okay. Where's properties come from? Oh, properties. I don't think I need that. Properties. Why do I have that in there? Whatever. Let's just grab all this nonsense. Hey. Oof. Collection drop. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, we need that. Let's see. Collection drop. Nice. I made a component for it. Okay, cool. That makes it easier, actually. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So, in theory, I have no idea if this is going to work. So let's just do two of them. Oh, let us do this. Let's find mass mint. Oh my god, this is getting atrocious. Mass mint. Mint minter. Okay, so we've already done 0 through 4. So let's do. Huh, okay, well, that's all we had. Great. Um, that's my actual code. Nice. This is the one I used. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. So through 3 are done. So let's do 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Let's just test with 2 to make it easy. Testing with 1 is pointless. Okay. Delete. Ah, come on. Feel like that. So stupid. Thank you, Mac. Yes, go away. Okay. So now, let us do this. 4, 5. Which one's my CSV file? This one? All right. Interesting. Does it have to be in that position? I'll have to check that. All right. So it's something with the way this formats. Let's do this. I don't know why it does that. Maybe because it's got those extra fields. All right, let's try this now. Interesting. I wonder, no account for 4 or 5. I should be able to send anything with it. Does it have to match? let's just, you know what? I need to know this because I just need to know this. So there, let's see. Okay, yeah, so that's all it is. It's just stupid. That's all right. I can deal with stupid. So mint, currently minting. Cool. Did it work? Did, but then nothing happened. Default collection. Okay, so it kept the policy. Why did it not? Why is it not bringing up a thing for me to sign? Interesting. It sent it, but it's not having me sign it. Oh, was I just impatient? Just wait a second and see what happens. Maybe collection funky. Need like a loading screen. Four. Yeah, I killed it. Why are you being like this? Yes, not happy. Good. That's okay. That's what you get. It's all right. This is why we test. It's exactly why we test. I think. Okay. This looks better. Wreck that body. Account. Still not really doing anything. I wonder if it's because I'm doing this locally. I don't see any errors. I'm kind of unclear what's happening here because this is localhost. My backend responded. I guess we log, and now we log, and now we log. So adding the collection clearly made it unhappy. The other possibility, I guess. Let's just get out of here. Let us see. Mass mint. I wonder if it'll work without the collection. I'm wondering if it's having something because I added the collection. All right, let's see. I don't know. No idea. Cannot read error in mint token. Cannot read properties of undefined reading status. It looks like it's working. I don't understand. The only thing it's not doing is sending me a sign request here. I don't know, whatever. What did I do here? We're doing a mass mint. Clear all fields when we're done. Did we get a backend response? Nope. Where do we stop? Policy account? Nope. Policy type. Backend batch files. Mass mint. Cannot read properties of this. Okay, so it is back here. Okay, I can deal with that. Results. Results. Okay, so let's go look. Mass mint. Where are you? V2 Minter. Right? Minter. V2 mass mint. Okay. So when we're done, we upload to directory. Yada yada. Error undefined status. Console log results. Okay. Results. Token ID. Message. Okay. Catcher. Status. TD. Did that log? TD. Nope. Okay, so I didn't make it that far. Policy, got the policy, metadata hash came through, so I uploaded it to IPFS. Default v2 get policies. Confused why mint token. Mint token. Okay. It's helper. Mint token. Where are you? Starting minting function. Upload image, which worked. Image hash. I didn't get that. Logger metadata after setting image. Error and mint token. Okay. So I didn't generate token ID. Metadata hash. Okay, so v2 get token ID, I think is where it's failing. v2 get token ID. I know why it's failing. I'm like 99% sure I know why it's failing now. Oh gosh. v2. Come on. All right. Oh, okay. What network are we using here? Yes, account. Marmalade contract. Packed fish. Almost done. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I know why this is being like this now. Build URL. Network. Process EMB. Process EMB network. That's why. All right, well. Let's see. Try again. Let us try this again. Actually, the way it failed isn't terrible, but I'm not happy about it. I need to figure out how to get a better error out of it. Let's see. Say it a success. All right, let's see if we get a signing command now. Yeah, we're close. I would expect something to be happening. Is this a signless request, I wonder? I don't think so. I think we're close. Result success. It should have sent me something back. Let's restart. Let us just restart this whole thing. Maybe it's just not happy. Mhm. It doesn't hurt to continually do this. The file's already up there, so it's like instant. I'll do have to fix that index position issue though. Error minting. Okay, but that was successful. Hmm. Looks like it was happy. All right. Mass mint 202. Let's see what that is. Sorry, I can't see. All right. Mass mint 202 and mass mint function 202. It's very, very helpful. All very, very helpful. I'm guessing it has something to do with this. Default underscore collection, token collection. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, group token, app code. It's a little different. Default collection, to push, token collection. Collection ID. Oh, this is the fun of these mass operations. I think I know. Yeah, I can't log there. I have a feeling that's going to be why it's unhappy. Didn't even policy type. I swear it's always something with these things. Policy type default underscore collection. So it got that far. I think I need maybe to declare it higher up. Eventually, we'll get there. I'll give it a few more minutes. Um, all right. Why? What else? Is there anything else different? Collection. Ah, yes. Yes. I was just doing this. It's not collection ID. It's collection underscore ID. Right? Isn't that what we just did? Collection. Yeah, collection underscore ID, not dash ID. Let's try updating that. See what happens. Collection ID. Hey. Yeah, I fixed it down here. Yep, sure did. Let's try the collection here now, and please, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I still expect it to fail, but I just want to see if that. Interesting. Uh, why? All right. Let's try this. All right, let's see. I hate to do this before. All right. So let last token ID. Well, no. All right, so outside of this, success constant token ID, metadata URI. Yeah, there we go. Last to do so much of this little manipulation. So then that would be last token ID. Token. For the chat. Shouldn't remember all these little stupid things you got to deal with when you want to do more than one. I have a close. Past validation there. What is it pissed about though? I've got a cap step push operator. Well, whatever. Token collection. Incorrect. It's create token, right? Create token. Yeah. No. Token collection. It is token collection. Marmalade v2 collection dash policy v1 dot token collection. The data collection underscore ID. Get it? Okay. Let's see if we're getting here. So console.log before LAS today. Yay. Yay. Helper. It's probably in here. Store. Wallet. Helper. Helper. All right, signing command. Get SG back. Okay, just log some more till we get what it's not happy about. We expect a little more. SG did not trigger. Okay, so we're losing it. Last token ID. Yeah, maybe, maybe. Be really dumb if that was it. I just have a feeling it's something that little block of code right there. I probably could just turn a bunch of logging on and be done with it. But let's see if that was it. The fact that it hasn't popped up yet tells me, oh, you got to be kidding me. There we go. That's stupid. I must have never updated that because whatever. No, error minting. That's different. Key set failure. What? For raindrop? No. What did I send it? All right, create token. Sender. Looks like my key. Looks like my key. Create token. K048 reset count card. All right. Is related to marmalade. It's because it's not there. KS is in here. Keys all. Well, that's a bugger. All right. Take it easy. Thanks for joining, Ron. I'm at 4 more minutes left and I'm gonna jump off. I mean, I'm like inches away from this working, so I just kind of want to make it work. But I need to know why it's not happy. It's not that. Raindrop. Let me just make sure that's just a standard collection I made. Yeah. My guard, keys all, raindrop. I bet that's a cap issue, if I'm being honest. Bang four. Yep. Hmm. Looks good. T7. What's my other one? TFM. One. One gas. That's right. What's not right? I don't get it. I really don't want to copy all this to validate it. PNP data. It's gotta be a cap issue. It's like the only thing I can think of is not happy about one of them, but mint, create token. Let's just check. Example of minting four at once. Why not? Let us see. Ledger.mint. Let's just go through these one at a time. Ledger.mint. So mint cap. That's the token ID. That's the account. Quantity. And then marmalade dash v2 ledger.mint. That's correct. All right. And then cap two, create token. Marmalade v2 ledger.create token. Okay. And keys. Okay. You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's just test it. Let's see what if I can figure out which one it's what it's unhappy about. Collection policy. Okay. That's mint. Okay. I really do not like doing this way, but it's better than nothing. I guess I could show it. I'm just filling these out. I'm curious to see what I did here. Okay. So then I need my collection ID. Collection. Collection. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. Token one done. What's my other token? The other one was do I have an extra mint cap in here? Can't do this like this. All right, let me just get this off the screen for a second. What's the other one? 7x. All right, and then I need a crate token for this. And then okay, almost there. Let's go. One more copy. I recognize some of these. I gotta copy this exactly. So the first, Okay, create token. All right, done. KS is just this. All right. Well, I'll keep trying this in a little bit, but I'm going to take a minute and think through this. I'm close. I'm just going to test, see if it's my code or something funky with my signing because there's a lot going on. But thank you for sticking with. Uh, hopefully, hopefully some of that was good. I think the contract's in good shape, so I'm happy about that. But on that note, I'm going to take a break and appreciate everybody joining. Thanks, and oh, it came to see my hand. Have a good